Hello, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Mel Bell here with your reading for the month of June. If you are new here, thanks for stopping by. I keep these readings about to 15 minutes. I try. I encourage you to stay for the whole reading because all the message is important and it all is one big message. Everything that is said is tied into things that were said earlier. So do what you need to do to give yourself the gift of receiving the full message. And if you are returning, thank you for your support as always. Your likes, shares, comments are always appreciated. And let's just dive right in. So in the self position, you got the 10 of Cups. So this is you focusing on what is important, really. And that could be your relationship, marriage, partnership, children, fur babies, and maybe lack thereof. If there's something missing in your life, this might be in your focus now. Like there's things that you need to turn your focus to so that you can fill this space, this part of your life that is lacking. And it could be the current relationship and wanting to breathe life into it, new life into it. In the situation, we have the Ace of Cups. This was also in the situation for Gemini and for air signs. So very interesting that it fell right in the same space. So I would say look at astrology and where this maybe there's a transit or something that is happening. Now, I am not an astrologer yet, so I can't really speak on that. I don't have the knowledge to tell you what that is. But if you're into astrology, that may be relevant to you. But anyways, the situation is the possibility of new beginnings, the possibility of new beginnings in old relationships. It doesn't mean that you're gonna leave your current mate to find someone new, unless that's where you're leaning towards. We can always have renewal in current relationships, and it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship either. It can be a relationship with your children or with family members or even coworkers where there was maybe problems with them, and now you guys are getting on a better foot. Now the energy coming in is the Two of Swords, and I feel like there's definitely going to be in the month of June. I keep wanting to skip over June. In June, there being possibilities of there being more than one thing vying for your attention, and maybe not being clear on a choice that you need to make to keep yourself on path. And maybe there is going to be one decision that could really change everything, but it's not the right decision. So we'll look deeper into that. And seeing that there's the desire for things to come together, being with your family, doing things together. June tends to be an active month, and there may be some delays. There may be some delays in getting things together, like you guys getting together to do something. But there seems to be a great ending coming about. And this is actually a positive card for your future, the 10 of Wands. And I say it's positive because it's the ending. And I wanted to know what card could clarify that. And amazingly, I pulled the Fool. So that is really great, because if you know tarot, this is the very first card, is the new beginning. And it's great to have that with the Ace of Cups in the situation. So there's definitely a lot of potential for really positive things. So the Ten of Wands is talking about dropping your burdens, letting something go. Maybe that is where this energy is, where there's something that's vying for your attention, but it's old and it needs to go. It needs to be let go of. And it might just be something that you've been giving your attention to that you just no longer want to give your attention to. And that frees you. That frees you up from the burden, and you're able to travel a lot lighter and make way for new opportunities to come through. And the wild card is the Four of Pentacles. And I always call that one like securing the bag, making sure that all your needs are met and all is well in your world from a physical perspective, but also your health, your children's health, your family's health. Like, again, it's that Ten of Cups energy where you're wanting things to be harmonious for all aspects of your life and for everybody who's in it. Now, who doesn't want that, right? But right now, there's like a focus. There's like a wanting to find that key thing that brings everything into harmony. Let's go ahead and pull from The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed and see what the message is from these cards, and see if we can discern a little bit more for the month of June. Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, what is the message for June, please? All right. Here, that's definitely that one. And this one. Interesting. And this one. Okay, so I do want to say that I just pulled a card that I pulled for air signs again. So it's very interesting to me that you have similar cards. So the resting tree, patience, stillness. So there is definitely a necessity to take time to breathe and to rest and to not worry and clear your mind. Meditate, journal write, do things to get yourself settled. Find stillness in all the activity that may be chaos, so that you can be mentally well. Your well-being is important for everybody, not just for yourself, because when you're at your best, you can be the best for the people around you and the people that you love and those things that you want, that involve other people, that your well-being is important for all of that to manifest. For that to be possible, you have to be good in yourself. The Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. So being careful that you balance this fire, this passion that you have, that you use it responsibly and to your advantage, and not let it set fire to what you're trying to create, because sometimes we can get very we can kind of lose control of that fire, and then we destroy that which we were trying to create. So it is important to see this as a gift, but also there's a responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man. Yes. And joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. The Sun Dancer is a very positive card coming in. Definitely having to do with the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So celebrations amongst family and friends. Making time to be with people. Making time to be with people. And regardless of what's going on in your life, making time to refill your tank with joy, just joyful situations, enjoying your time with people. Okay, we're gonna pull from the Sacred Traveler deck, and we're gonna leave it on this one. So if you're still here, please like, comment, share, subscribe. There's a little bell icon you can click to let you know when new readings are coming out. For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what we got going on here from this deck? Ooh, I like that. I haven't seen this card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. I've used this deck for some time, you guys. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Okay, I'm pulling 3 apparently, so here we go. All right. I pulled this card for air signs. So I think you guys might want to check out air signs because maybe it's your rising sign or your moon sign. There's some influence. So there's a message in air signs for you. But we'll start with this card that I've never seen before called Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. So there's that card. Okay, so that definitely vibes, you guys. We got different decks saying the same thing. So the Ten of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. So now if this card is connected, it is clarifying that message. Matters of the heart are so you just want to make sure that you are respecting these well-crafted romantic relationships, family relationships, friendships that you have taken time to create and to nurture, that you make sure that you don't harshly do anything that could mess it up. And also, there is a place for this fire. There is a place for this fire. Aggression. You know, you can be assertive. Aggressive is I believe, the negative connotation of assertiveness. So it's all in the way that you use it. And then we've got Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. So expect things that are not expected. Expect the unexpected. Hold on. There we go. I know I just shook out that card to try to get rid of the blur, but it worked. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, take time to focus on things that are beautiful in the world. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. We can doom scroll and get ourselves all sorts of messed up. But take time to do things that bring you joy, to consume content that brings you joy, that raises your vibration, and make sure that you're really looking at the beauty of the world around you, not just the problems. And all is possible. So as things change and there are new beginnings coming, all is possible. There's definitely opportunities for miraculous things to happen and for new beginnings that are very positive and where you're greatly supported. Okay, so I would only say to end this reading to make sure that you choose fear. I mean, oh my goodness, that you choose love over fear. Do not choose fear, because there is definitely a confusion of the two. There is a confusion between love and fear that I am picking up on in this reading. So something that may seem like protecting you is actually stopping you from experiencing better. So you may talk yourself into something out of fear and convince yourself it's for the best. But in your heart space, you know what is best. So get out of your head, get into your heart so that you can make good choices for you and your family, whatever family that is, your fur babies, your children, your partner, your family, wherever this falls in for you, your chosen family. It just feels like these things that you do, these choices that you make, are going to benefit those around you. So you getting yourself right and making choices based here and not here is going to benefit everybody. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great June, and take care of yourself. Bye.